Okay, we are back in Avowed where we left off last time, where our wizard with a gun is once again looking for some fun, and
lurks here.
my god is already whispering in my head. She never shuts up. Okay, that's flammable. Poke. That's breakable. Poke.
This makes me remember Fjord's workshop. The fighting, crying, the explosions. Better times.
Treasure. Magic pistol +1. We're getting some rather high-level gear here, too.
Ugh, my head. Can't you feel it? Like buzzing insects.
Is that spooky boy? Damaged Makefolk. Oh, this is a Makefolk. These are the things that, like, scared the god.
A rat scrabbling in the dust, crawling back to the same ruined trash heap.
No, we know this voice, this presence, sneering at us through our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before.
Oh,
I will
Wodika.
do it.
One of the other goddesses. So Wodika is taking credit for shutting down Sapadal. Arcane Scholar, Wodika. The history books have no record of your presence here, Queen that was.
And is. You carve lands into petty fiefdoms, but we are the gods of all Aora.
Why are you poisoning the water?
I've done no such thing. Ask that parasite that's latched onto your soul.
No, make her go. Send her away.
How the fruits of its destruction make it squirm and writhe. It knows nothing but chaos. This land needs order, purpose.
Maybe so, but whose order?
The order of the gods. The order which has governed lives for millennia. You are an Ediran, a nation where law and authority brought peace between the warring folk and elves. It is steadfast. Your people understand how to tame what is wild. How to build empire from rubble.
I'm not sure. The Adirans are struggling to find their footing here.
All the more reason for unity. Guidance, lest it divide against itself.
No.
Again.
Stop it. Stop her. Silence her. She feeds you poisoned fruit.
Do you think this place was always so gray? With its barren slopes and acid sea?
What are you talking about?
It has destroyed this place before. These hills were once lush. And the people.
She lies. Falsehoods like fangs. She was not there. She did not see.
Okay, so... Whoa, Resolve 13, what? So... Wodika is implying that Sapadal was the one that destroyed this zone that I'm in the past. Listen.
Why else would the usurper so quickly deny its deeds? Is it a plea of innocence, or admission of its guilt?
You're awfully keen to convince me too. What do you gain from this?
The question you should ask is what your parasite has to lose. Whose poison flows through this water? Who spoils its own lifeblood?
Creatures did this. They crawled through our bones. They picked at our flesh.
The Magfolk fulfilled a need. What is the purpose of this?
So small, so fragile. We did not mean to. We could not understand.
Okay, so I have to do this. Strike the magfolk. Enough.
Steady now. You've been through another episode. The phantasmal focus lit up like a cinder bomb.
That wasn't Sapadal, was it?
That was Wodica, or a piece of her inside the magfolk.
Another god. At least she's not in your head, too.
She was warning me about Sapadal, their chaos.
They call her the Strangler, the sharp claw of vengeance, the bane of animancers. I don't trust her, and neither should you.
She's right about that much. All the more reason we need to find the garden.
Muck, do you remember the prior PoE games? Bits and pieces is my honest answer. It has been years since I played them. I remember enjoying both of them, which is why I was looking forward to this so much, but it has been a while. Okay, well, we got this quest done. So is the water still poisoned? No, it's not. At least that water's
Water
not
looks
poisoned.
clear now.
Okay. Yeah, even he said the water looks better. It's kind of odd that the water's clean, because it kind of seemed like both of the goddesses were like, no, she did it. And yet, it cleaned up. Trying to get back to Weeping Willow, whose name I only remember because it was the same as the Guild Wars 2 content creator, and tell her that we clean the water. Was this not where she was? Ah, she moved, she relocated. Alright, so the dwarves are untied now.
You have restored the waters. I was right to trust you. Truly, the spirit of the land lives in you. A seed carried in the wind.
Carried where? We feel the tranquility of this place, but whose roots drink its waters?
I release these kith to return to their burrows. May they leave this enclave in peace.
What about the aqueduct? They came here for water.
Clear the tangle of growth choking the Ancient One's waterways, and the kith may gather it freely. So long as they leave this sanctuary free of their influence, so that new life may take root.
You can't be serious. You expect us to walk away from the best source of fresh water in the Tusks?
If the godlike clears the old growth from the waterways, then a portion will flow out. You may gather it where the waterway ends, away from here.
That seems reasonable.
Reasonable? You can't be serious.
I have spoken, and so has this strange child of the land.
Avowed, godlike, in private?
Is she gonna be like, kill the plant lady?
That talking tree expects us to just walk away from the best source of clean water in the Tusks. So that what? A few more moss patches can grow?
The water's flowing. What more do you want?
An outpost, so we can make sure we never get cut off like this again. We can't risk losing access to fresh water again. I know you've done a lot for us already, but I'd like to ask one more thing.
Oh, good. I love one more thing.
Don't make me feel any worse about this. I'm just trying to look out for my people. I need you to kill the tree lady.
Oh, I knew
Look,
it.
we need to
It's
set up
plain
a
as
guard
day.
post here. Eventually, we want to build out the aqueduct system. There's no way she'll let us do that.
Rightfully so. This is her home and a sanctuary for new life.
And what about all the Pergrunen that call Solace home? Do we count for nothing? I don't like this, but it's our best chance for survival.
No, you'll have to get your water without disturbing the Delum God.
We're not getting anything until that blockage is cleared out of the aqueduct. If you can at least do that much, we'll make do. We'll have to.
I'm wondering if, like, I go to clear out the blockage and come back and the dwarves will have killed the tree lady while I was gone. Is this the same world as Pillars of Eternity? Yes, Philby, it is. It is indeed. Alright, so now we can just swim down here without dying because the poison's gone. Restless Cavern.
Kai, weapons ready.
Eckworth and Rob!
Well struck.
There.
Eckworth and Rob!
Blizzard. Bolts.
Eckworth and Rob!
Fireball.
Over here! Try that again!
No, I'm stuck. Health potion.
They won't get past me! Eckworth and Rob!
Dang it. I was clicking taunt. It took me so long to do it.
Eckworth and Rob!
Never had a chance.
Man, it was so low. Okay, so my
what the cool-
save my life cooldown is spent at this point.
This place makes Rawatai look like a garden.
Muck, did you return the Wild's gift? Oh, Monster Hunter. No, I didn't. Shugo. So, for those who didn't hear, people have been asking me, am I gonna play Monster Hunter Wilds? And I was like, it's not really my thing. Like, I played Monster Hunter World, I wasn't wowed by it. And they were like, oh, well, this one's way better. And I'm like, I don't know. And I was very wishy-washy about it. And then Shugo freaking sent it to me from Brazil, and it's probably like $500 from Brazil. So, no, I currently have a copy of Monster Hunter Wilds. There's a unique item in there. What's that? Sheda Lesubi. One-handed melee. A full combo attack deals low shock accumulation nearby enemies, and hits deal plus 10% bonus shock damage. Superb Grimoire of Defense. Arcane Veil, Bristling Frost, Ring of Fire, Arcane Seal. I don't see myself using that. You should play it. I mean, I have the option now, and someone else spent the $70, so I don't have to. Okay, Ancient Memory. These are the things that replay part of Sappadal's memory, and then we get a permanent bonus at the end of it.
We have been here before. Do you feel the old roots twisting in the loam?
I've heard your riddles before. Show me what you want me to see.
You are Maru, a Jabaru Sinakis. You stand on the shoulders of all who spoke for us before. You are young in your role, newly minted from your trials in Thirdborn. You tempered your body and spirit in our image. Tell us, Maru, how did you perform?
I was exceptional.
All of your life had led to this. We noticed your promise, and you rewarded us tenfold. We had chosen many new guardians, but we cherished you first. Now you stood for the garden. Your destiny awaited you. The leader sent you to the temple of Galawain's tusks. An oasis bloomed from the Adra, and our children built a city there. Tell us, Maru, how did you find life in your new home?
It was solitary work, but I didn't mind.
Contemplation. Peace. A canopy of silence. Why?
It felt satisfying to serve.
The comfort of purpose fulfilled. You studied the lives of your predecessors, and they became your friends. In the third year of your work, the tide turned. The season changed. The city had grown root-bound, too large to sustain itself. The creeks ran dry. The people stirred with unrest. They turned to you. How did you advise them?
To dig more wells, deeper wells.
The people gouged us with their shovels. They turned over our stones. Still, the jungle yielded nothing. Until, one day, relief. The builders found a clear spring carved into the mountainside. They dreamed of an aqueduct, a river of their own design. Its veins would split the trees, a winding wound across our back. You could speak with us. Why did you not consult us first?
You never objected to building before.
They had never shorn so much away. In the path of the aqueduct lived a mighty flower tree, one of the first in the jungle.
A landmark for lost travelers.
A sign of hope. Its leaves spread wide, a challenge to the foreman's authority. He raised his axe.
I tried to stop him.
You leaped forward. The axe cleaved into your arm.
What?
It would survive, but your blood drenched the dirt. Why did you intervene?
I'm not sure. I acted on instinct.
To stand for us. This was your gift. Yet you were weakened. He cut. The ground thundered as it fell. The haze parts. We cry out. Our skin burns. This memory we recall.
Why would the foreman not stop? I'm his boss.
Screams. Ash blots out the sun.
You dried up the water.
Nothing would grow there. A hot knife to stanch the blood. Yet there you stood. A sprout in the dust. A witness to our tragedy. You offered yourself to protect us. We could not punish you.
There were many innocents in the city. Why did they die?
Because we chose you.
That's too much for one person to bear.
And to the whole. We should like that to be our way. Years passed. The Aikido returned. As they rebuilt their walls, they left us offerings, wary of their ancestors' mistake. We welcomed their bounty.
You can
But
see the
scars
aqueduct
never
getting built up
healed.
at the top.
We too had learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Attack damage increased by 10%. Alright,
Lead
quick
the way.
save.
Make worth and wrong! Make worth and... Next one's mine. On your right! And wrong! And wrong!
I am dying.
You won't
Use
get
barrier?
And wrong! Come and get me!
Taunt that.
And wrong!
Beautiful crackling bolt.
Speed up.
Root that. Cast bear.
Nice shot.
Heal.
I'll fix this.
We make a good squad.
Okay. Lightning, fire, fire, lightning, bear. Yeah. I have power over the elements. Blizzard, cold, fireball, fire, lightning with chain lightning bolts, and bear. And instead of heart, we've got a gun. Oh, there it is. Earth, fire, wind, water, gun. Go, planet.
Make worth and wrong!
You need better equipment.
Oh! Did you hear her? I fired my gun and she goes, you need better equipment. Oh, he's got a yellow nameplate. He's, I guess, like legendary or something. I've only seen that nameplate in the gear upgrade screen.
I won't let him through! Now! Back in the fight. And wrong!
Barrier.
Defense is up.
Make worth and wrong! Left leg!
There! Bear hasn't done a single attack yet, you stupid thing. Hit it, thank you. Struggling.
Come on! Come on!
I was worried for a second. See up there? Those vines are blocking the flow of water.
Oh. Yeah, I can
That
handle that.
water's not going to stay there until we clear those vines. Ha! Isn't that a beautiful sight?
Alright. So now it's going through the aqueduct again. Wow. That goes a long way.
Never thought I'd miss Emerald Stair.
Alright, let's go back there. Let's see, Rodrigo says, how are your stats distributed? Hang on, I can show you in just a second. So, most of the stats in the game, when you put them in, like, you get diminishing returns pretty quick. Like, you put a point in Dex and you get 5% attack speed, and then 4, and then 3, and then 2. So, after I started getting, like, very, very low feedback from each point spent, I continued to put more points into Dex, because attack speed and action speed, it feels like it double dips. Like, it increases cast speed and a gun attack speed and reloading the gun speed. Just everything's faster.
We'll wait here until you've taken care of everything. Gabral would be downright insufferable if I went back to them empty-handed.
The aqueduct's clear.
Thank you. If there's one thing we need to survive out here, it's fresh water. You've given us a fighting chance.
Level 22. What do we want to put that point in? Power attacks with bows and guns do 40% more stun, and I pretty much always power attack. Let's do that. Okay. I could run along the aqueduct to get to the next another area. I don't know if I should though. Let's just cross back across the lava and then keep following the western coastline. That's what I've been doing so far. Ma'am, you're on fire. Did Monk become a legendary conqueror of Ceres yet? I killed challenge mode Ceres today, and I'm satisfied with my performance on the fight. I kept up with the other more experienced boom DPS that was, you know, for the other subgroup in damage. My quickness uptime is good, and I was alive at the end.